Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Our topic for today is understand the different trading phases in futures. Now, the normal trading hours, I believe you will understand, but do you know that there are different trading phases in between during the trading hours itself or before the trading hours itself? So today we are going to understand the different trading phases, especially with the newly implemented night trading session. Now, before I start, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and on your notification bell. My name is Ting Ting. Now, as usual, before I start, I need to start with a disclaimer. Our topic for today is only meant for education purposes only. There's no buy or sell call. Now, before we move into the different trading phases, we need to talk about trading hours, because if you want to understand the trading phases, the first things that you need to understand is about trading hours, because we have different trading hours. For example, we have morning trading session, which is like I'm going to cover like for FKLI and FCPO, which most of you are trading these two products. That's why we are going to cover these two products itself. Then we have morning trading session. For example, we have afternoon trading session, and also the newly being introduced session about the after hours trading session, your night trading. So first thing that you need to understand is our normal trading hours is like, for example, your morning trading session from Monday until Friday. Then your afternoon trading session is from Monday until Friday as well. But for your night trading session, it is only from Monday until Thursday. That's why you can see that because Saturday itself is a weekend, so a day before, there's no T+1 trading session, there's no night trading session. The same thing is going to apply if, let's say for example, tomorrow is a public holiday. So tonight, if it's the eve for a public holiday, there will not be any after hours trading session. So I'm going to start the first one, for example, FKI. As you can understand from your contract specification itself, we are going to start from 8:45 until 12:45. Then the same thing for your FCPO, they are going to start from 10:30 in the morning until 12:30. So later when it comes to trading phases, then you can understand prior to these all normal trading hours, right, we have different trading phases as well. Then for afternoon trading session, for example, for FKLI, we are going to start at 2:30 until 5:15 p.m. And for FCPO, we're going to start the same time at 2:30, but we are going to end at 6 p.m. For night trading, as usual, for all the products, technically they are the same. We're going to start at 9 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. So you can see for FCPO, they are the same. They are going to start from 9 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. as well. So once you can understand about this, then later when I move into the different trading phases, you will understand better, because actually the different trading phases, it looks like it is being separated into many different trading phases, but the main one, they are the same. So you are going to technically repeat the session by session with these all different trading phases only. Now, before we move into the different trading phases, right, you just need to understand two important trading phases. What are they? One is 30 minutes before the market open, we have a pre-opening stage. So what does this mean? So during this pre-opening stage, you can start to submit your orders, but none of your orders will be executed, or what you call it as match, or what you call it as traded. None of your orders will be traded. So you can start to submit your orders. What is your expected price? Then there will be a calculation between buyer and seller, and you are going to know roughly, you have some ideas about what is going to the market, what is going to be the opening price. Now, the second trading phase that you need to understand is 30 seconds before the market open. Yes, you did not hear it wrongly. It's seconds, 30 seconds. That's why in futures, every seconds does count. So 30 seconds before the market open, we have this called non-cancellation phase. So during this non-cancellation phase, You cannot cancel any of the orders that you already submitted. You have submitted, you cannot cancel. You cannot modify as well. So let's say, for example, initially I submitted at 1560. I wanted to buy one contract. I cannot modify it to 1558. You cannot do that. So this is only the 30 seconds. You cannot cancel any orders that you have submitted. You cannot modify any orders that you have submitted. But you can still continue to submit your orders. But only within these 30 seconds, you cannot cancel. The rest of the time, you can do as usual. Now, coming to the last slides, but it's the most important slides, then you can notice that actually different trading phases we separated into 12 different trading phases. Actually, there are more than 12 different trading phases. It's just that for you as a retail, those that you need to understand are summarized here. Actually, in between, there are still other things that you don't really need to know, but it's more towards the back office side. So technically, for your understanding as a retail, as a traders, what you need to understand is you don't go row by row. What you need to do is look at the red color. So this is referring to the first slides that I have shown you just now. So these are all the normal trading hours. So in short, after my explanation to you later for these all different trading phases, if you still cannot understand, one of the shortcut way is you just don't trade prior to the normal trading hours like this 8:45 until 12:45 or 10:30 until 12:30. You trade during these trading hours will do. Then you don't need to remember, like for example, 30 minutes that is a pre-opening stage, 30 seconds before there's a non-cancellation phase. You don't need to remember this all. So this is one of the ways to shortcut. Then you just need to trade within the normal trading hours. So those highlighted in red colors, they are the normal trading hours. You can see that, for example, for FKLI is 8:45, then afternoon session is 2:30. Still remember just now I showed you during the first slides. Then at night, for the night trading, it will be 9 p.m. Now, very simple. 30 minutes before the actual trading hours, before the market open, which is 8:45. So from 8:45 until from 8:15 until 8:45, you can start to submit the orders. Prior to that, you can't. Technically, prior to that, you can't. Not only you, your brokers also, they can't do so. So you can start to submit your orders from 8:15 until 8:45. Then 30 seconds before 8:45, which is 8 o'clock, 44 minutes, 30 seconds. Can you see that? Whatever you have submitted during this half an hour, you cannot cancel your orders anymore. And you cannot modify only during these 30 seconds. You cannot modify, you cannot cancel your orders, etc. But you can start to submit a new orders if you would like. Now, then 8:45, normal trading hours, the market started, and you can submit anytime, so you can buy, you can sell, you can get the orders executed during these normal trading hours until 12:45. Now, again, look at the afternoon trading hours. The market is going to start at 2:30. So the same thing, half an hour before that, which is 2 p.m., we have a pre-opening stage for the afternoon session. So during this half an hour, you can start to submit your orders, but none of the orders will be executed, none of the orders will be traded, or none of the orders will be filled. Now, 30 seconds before the market open, the same again, 2 o'clock, 29 minutes, 30 seconds. During these 30 seconds, you cannot cancel any orders that you already submitted. You cannot modify, meaning you cannot change any orders that you have submitted, but you can continue to submit a new order. Clear? Now, from 2:30 normal trading hours until 5:15, the market closed. Then subsequently again, look at the red color, market is going to open at 9 o'clock. The only difference during this particular night trading is the pre-opening stage, they are going to start at 8 o'clock 45 minutes. This is, they are only allocating 15 minutes for the pre-opening stage. So during these 15 minutes, you can start to submit your orders, but again, none of your orders will be traded, none of the orders will be filled, and none of your orders will be matched. Now, the same for non-cancellation phase, 30 seconds before, which is 8 o'clock, 59 minutes, 30 seconds. during these 30 seconds from 8 o'clock 59 minutes 30 seconds until 9 p.m. all your orders that are already submitted, you cannot cancel, you cannot modify. That's it. Then from 9 o'clock you start to trade until 11:30. So this night trading hours, right, is only applicable from Monday until Thursday. So, or anything before the eve itself, also there's no night session. Now, the same thing, I'm going to explain to you the last round apply to FCPO. So according to your contract specs, or just now the first slides that I already explained, FCPO opened at 10:30, so you can see that half an hour again. Half an hour before we have the pre-opening stage, which is at 10 o'clock in the morning. Then 30 seconds before, which is 10 o'clock, 29 minutes and 30 seconds. During these 30 seconds from 10 o'clock, 29 minutes and 30 seconds until 10:30, whatever orders that you have submitted. If you do not submit anything, it's okay. If you already submitted, you cannot cancel, you cannot modify. Then until 10:30, you can have a normal trading session. So during 10:30 until 12:30, you can trade anything that as you like. You can start to modify, you can start to submit your orders. Your orders will be filled, your orders will be executed. These are all the normal trading hours. Can you see? So I purposely highlight in red color. So another round, again, afternoon session, the market for FCPO also open at 2:30. So 30 minutes before that is 2 p.m. 2 p.m. you can start to submit your orders, and 30 seconds before, which is 2 o'clock, 29 minutes and 30 seconds, you cannot cancel any of your orders that you already submitted. You cannot modify your price as well. You cannot do anything technically, but your orders also will not be filled, will not be executed, will not be matched until 2:30. So whatever can be matched will be matched. If not, your orders will queue accordingly, and once reach your price, your order will be matched or your orders will be filled. Now again, the same thing for FCPO for night trading technically applies to all the products that having the night trading hours. The night trading, they are going to start at 9 p.m. Then, but the only thing is different is the pre-opening stage, which is 15 minutes earlier. We have a pre-opening stage. Then 30 seconds before the market open, the same thing. We have non-cancellation phase, and we are going to start the market at 9 p.m. and we are going to trade all the way until 11:30 p.m. So I believe today's session, different market state, different market trading phases, it is going to help you to understand better about how come my orders not being executed or not being filled. You thought that is your trading platform issue, but it's actually none of it. It's just that sometimes you have this kind of restriction because of different trading phases. So I hope that you like today's session, and please remember to give us a thumbs up before you leave, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and on your notification bell. I'm Ting Ting. I'm going to see you in our next session. Bye bye.